Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did, and I've been having so much fun recording for my other platforms this weekend. So much fun. I'm very grateful that I work with one of my best friends who's a creative director of musicals, and he's helping me out. It's really wonderful to get that assistance and kind of professional, guidance. And materials, so much fun costumes that I'm working with. It's crazy. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm also very grateful to have the most amazing husband on the planet. I dreamed of the kind of relationship that we have for so many years, and now I have it. What a gift. I'm also very grateful for you guys. I was talking about that, I'm a sober alcoholic and drug addict, and I've been sober for 12 and a half years, and I've been doing this with you for 10 years. And I'm not sure that I would be sober if it wasn't for that, because one of the biggest assets in sobriety is reflecting, and one always say that a grateful alcoholic is not drunk, If you're grateful, it's such an amazingly powerful tool to keep sober. Because I think when I was an active alcoholic, was not sober, I was quite ungrateful and took things for granted and wanted more from life, I thought I earned more than I had. I deserved more than I had. And since I got sober and realized how enormously fortunate I am in every aspect, I grew up with very loving parents. I come from a country that, lets women be free, and I have an amazingly loving sister, that supports me, and I've been having friends around me since forever that's been there for me, that showed up, and and that is unusual, that's something I thought everyone had, because that was my only reality. But being sober, seeing other people and kind of growing up and becoming an adult, taking responsibility over my own life, I've come to realize how extremely lucky I am. And knowing that in my heart and being grateful for that keeps me sober, And in life, like this fall has been a bit of a shit storm, I've been accused for things that has been awful, and not getting touched, in the heart by it, because first of all, I know it's not true, and second of all, I cannot let those things bother me. Do you know what I mean? Like, thanks to being sober for such a long time, thanks to, having worked with myself for such a long time, and thanks for knowing who I am as a human being and what I want to be, doesn't make me untouchable, obviously, but it makes me very grateful. And being grateful over whatever you do have in life, if it is, a bridge to sleep under, a phone, it could be things, and this is something that I'm so grateful for, with having worked with loads of alcoholics becoming sober. Our universe are different. People always have much better lives than I have on the surface, And I used to compare my inner feelings with what I thought other people had, on the outside. I don't know their inside. I don't know their struggles. I thought, they're so happy, or they're so, successful, or, but I have no idea what's going on within their lives. They could struggle with, some, disease that I don't know of. The parents could be awful. I have no idea what the war they have going on inside. I only see the surface that looks amazing, And that's something that I'm very grateful that I've learned and picked up, because now I see the small things in my own life, and I'm so grateful for them. And that's thanks to you guys. So I love you, and I'm very, very grateful to share my life on a daily basis with you, because it's magical. We're gonna do yoga. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten your back up. Start taking control over your breath. On the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding. On the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. This breathing we're going to come back to eventually, but first we're going to do the breath of fire. We do the breath of fire by pushing our belly button towards the spine, quick and hard. Inhale, 2 start. Very good job. We're going to do the hip roll. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Switch direction. Beautiful. We're going to do stretch of our shoulders. Come out with your right arm. Grab hold of your right arm. Look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. We're going to do the same on the other side. Good job. We're gonna place our hands 20 centimeters behind our back and our feet 20 centimeters from our butt. Shoulder width and hip width apart. And then on the next inhalation, we're gonna come up. Inhale, come up. Inhale, come up. We're gonna do forward stretch. So come up with both your arms and exhale, bend forward. Grip hold of your big toes, straighten out your back and exhale, bend. Inhale, come up. Good job. Get down on your sitting bones. Straighten your back up. Roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes. And focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let your third eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're going to spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this very moment. Paramatmane Namaha Sri Patanjala Yogadar Sharam Atasamadipadaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarube Vashtanam Vritti Sarubhya Mittanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta Klishta ha. Slowly come back to the room where you are. We're going to finish today's class together with 3 Shanti. Place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day. To your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. thank you so much for today. Remember to go. Thank you. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.